Hey guys, it's Mike from 24 Hour Solar Power here, and today we're talking about one of my favourite off-grid batteries is the Power Plus battery. Now, one of those things, I am racist, I am Australian, so I do love Australian-made products. These are made here down under in Australia. So Power Plus have two different models. They've got their Eco series and they've got their Life series. With lithium batteries, one of the biggest things I get asked, the most common things I get asked is people worry about lithium batteries catching on fire, exploding, blowing up their house, which is understandable. They get a pretty bad rap. If you check out the Samsung batteries, mobile phones a few years ago, they didn't give lithium-based batteries a very good name. Now with lithium, the lithium-based batteries, there's a lot of different technology when it comes to a lithium-based battery. Now LiPo4, which is what these are actually one of the most safest technologies on the market. So they're a really safe lithium-based battery. Now we'll start with the Eco series. Now this is a 4 kilowatt hour battery pack. One of the best things you can do, check out the links below, educate yourself on a watt hour. A lot of people get confused between kilowatts, watts and watt hours and things like that. The number one thing you can do if this is something you're really passionate about in solar and you want to get an understanding and install a system is learn all about the watt hour. I'll link a video down below to learn to understand the watt hour. Now it's a 4 kilowatt hour battery pack. This is designed to compete with the big battery manufacturers around the world like the BYDs and the LG Chems and things like that. If you look at the warranty period in these things, there is 60% usable capacity at the end of 10 years. With what I've seen from the degradation of these batteries so far, it's very unlikely it's ever going to get down to 60%, but that's what they're warranting for. The reason Power Plus do that is because that's what LG and BYD, that's what all the big companies around the world, they offer you 60% usable capacity at the end of your warranty period. Now, what I really love about these batteries, the biggest issue that we've had as a business installing batteries over the years is the communications. And you've got a battery manufacturer, then you've got an inverter manufacturer, and getting them to talk, that is the magic with off-grid solar systems. It's the biggest issue we've had over the years. And one of the problems is, the battery manufacturer blames the inverter manufacturer blames the battery manufacturer. And so just a bit of code of how to talk. What I love about these batteries is there's no communications required between the battery and the inverter. So they're really simple. They're designed to replace a lead acid battery. If you've got a current system you're looking to upgrade to lead acid batteries, Power Plus is one of the most economical batteries available here in Australia and actually worldwide. I know a lot of these things are shipped to the islands around the world for off-grid solar applications. Like I said, they're really simple. They've got a built-in circuit breaker for safety protection to protect the battery. They've also got a built-in BMS. So they do have a battery management system, which is built in, which does its own thing. It doesn't require to communicate with your inverter though. So now we get over here and we'll talk about the Power Plus Life Premium series. The Life Premium series, this is a 3.3 kilowatt hour battery pack. Very similar, except one's black, one's white. Same circuit breakers built into the front. And the real difference between these two is really the warranty. So at the end of 10 years, this one's 60% usable capacity. This one here, they warrant for 80% usable capacity at the end of 10 years. Now, another thing that a lot of people don't really understand, if you've someone that's lived off grid before and you've got lead acid batteries or you've had nickel-ion batteries, you'll really understand this. There's a thing called voltage swing. And if you think about it like this, if you remember, if you haven't lived off grid, you'll remember the old drills. If you think about the old drills, if you get a drill and you drill it in and it goes woo, 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 and it's really started to wind down, that's what's called voltage swing. Now with the newer type drills, the electric drills and stuff, the battery operated drills that you get, you notice that and they just stop when the battery's flat. Now that's the benefits of lithium. They have a very flat discharge curve. Now between these two batteries, even though they're a lithium, this is a lithium based battery and it does have a really flat discharge curve, and so does this one's better than this one. So this one actually has more of a voltage swing than this one here. So if you turn a real big heavy load on this one here, if the battery volts is like 52 volts, it might just drop down to 51. Where this one here, if the battery volts is 52 volts, it might just go to 51.9 or something like that. So if you think about it like that, and so what happens at the bottom of the battery bank when you're getting down low, that's where voltage swing really affects lithium-based batteries and the performance. That's why a lot of the manufacturers just cut them off before it gets to that. But basically at the lower end of the battery, this will handle a heavier load at the lower end battery more than this one here. So they're both really good batteries, safe, one of the best batteries you can buy on the market. And if you're an installer or an end user, you just want something with no issues that's really well priced for an off-grid situation, you can't really go past an Australian-made Power Plus battery. They're amazing in my opinion. And One of the best things about lithium-based batteries is you can add at any time. So for example, if you start off with these batteries and a lot of our customers will purchase a Victron Easy Solar or Victron sort of base product pre-wired, that sort of stuff, and they've bought a block of land and they're not there all the time, so they're just going to be going there on weekends and just want to light some fridges and some basic stuff. So what you can actually do is actually buy one of these Power Plus batteries, have the one battery there just to run your base loads. And as over time you start to spend more and more time at your property and it becomes more of a weekender, you can just continue buying batteries and adding them. Now I'd highly recommend, for the longevity of the batteries, the more batteries you can get up front, the longer they will last. But it is one of those amazing things with the lithium-based products. You can literally just buy a battery and just quick reprogram and say, hey, look, there's a few more batteries there, and you can just add and grow your system. With a lead acid-based battery or a nickel-ion-based battery, it's actually really hard to do that and complicated. And with a lead-based battery, you'll actually ruin your newer batteries, and you'll be buying, the new battery will fail. Everyone sort of thinks, oh, well, there's something wrong with the new battery, but it doesn't get charged properly, and that's why with lead acid batteries they fail. The reason that you can get away with that with this sort of type battery is they have their own built-in BMS, and they will handle all the batteries, making sure it gets charged properly with their own internal BMS. Now just a bit of a quick recap, what's amazing about these batteries is they're Australian made, no communications, built-in circuit breakers, and they're one of the safest lithium technologies on the market, and you can add to it any time. Any questions, please comment and post below. Thanks for watching and have a great day.